like that thing that you get caught in the back of your teeth, you can't get it out. It's Metal Masters. And I'm Artie, and we're here with MindBomb, Johnny, and Love Shack Baby. Shacky Baby. Shacky Babe. Love you, babe. So how you guys doing, man?
Great, pretty good.
You're out on the road with COP, C-O-P, Circus of Power.
Yep.
And Grunt Truck?
Yep. Drinking lots of beers. It's the beer glugging tour. Lots of fun.
That's what I heard. You guys doing a lot of partying on this tour. You just got added to this road extravaganza, didn't you?
We've only done about 3 shows with them so far. We did a little Midwest thing, right? Just us for about a month before this, and then we got thrown onto this. So it's been cool so far. I think we're out for like 5 more weeks with them.
So it should be very interesting. And you might be sitting at home right now saying, who in the hell are these guys? Well,
with the goofy sunglasses.
This is like the shade. This is the shade show. Okay, so everybody, turn up the brightness on your TV set and put on your shades, because then you could be just like us. Isn't that great? But for people who don't know, what is MindBomb all about? Give me a little bit of information. Sell yourself, man. This is your...
Well, basically, I think you can't listen to our album without finding something on there you like, you know? I mean, I can't help but use this example all the time, but like, I mean, Billboard magazine, which is like the, you know, epitome, the main industry magazine.
Right.
Call us a multi-format smash hit, you know what I mean? And I, like, you know, I mean, I had that thing blown up 100 times on my bedroom wall because that's, you know, it's like a dream come true, you know, and I, you know, I don't want to toot our own horn. I just think that we really do. I think our music is kind of like a breath of fresh air from, like, you know, all the type of music that's been out now, because a lot of stuff's becoming contrived. People are just jumping on bandwagons and stuff.
Right.
And I think we've kind of created a new thing. You know what I mean?
So you're trying to create your own scene instead of following to something.
Yeah,
that's already,
exactly. You know, a lot of bands, you know, when you listen to their album, they're like, it sounds like they've sat down and, like, you know, premeditated, like, what this album's going to be, and we just kind of like
did it.
Proverbially just kind of puked on the record, and there you go, it's there, you know.
Puked on the record. I like that. Yeah. I'm going to use that with somebody else. I'm going to say, what, did you puke on this record?
Speaking of puke, you probably want to puke after you see our video, I bet.
Well, we're going to talk about the video in a little bit. Don't blow my segue.
Okay, man.
Okay?
Hey, it's one of our tunes. We have a song called Segway.
There you go.
Segway.
Might be our next video, as a matter of fact.
Cool. Now, as far as the writing of the material, are you guys the main core songwriters, or do you...
Actually,
Matt's
the main songwriter. He's always writing songs. Sometimes he'll come up with complete songs, and then other times it'll be more of a band effort type thing.
Matter of fact, though, isn't he right now? He's not in this interview because he is, in fact, writing songs.
Oh yeah, he's on the bus writing a tune right now.
We wouldn't let him come off. But so it will be a creative, collaborative effort between all you guys, or?
Oh yeah, it's always been that way. It's just the guy just spews out songs, you know.
He gets the main frame of a song. Right. He comes out with the main idea, and we come in and, like, you know, I mean, I'll put down my bass technique to it. He'll put down his little, you know, his guitar thing. We add a lot to it. You know what I mean?
That's why the album is the way it is. Is because we all add all of our crazy, you know, whatever into the songs, right?
As far as influences go, I mean, what inspired you to just put something together like MindBomb that doesn't follow a regular kind of format? I mean, did you have diverse musical backgrounds that you say, hey, you know, I like a little bit of this, I like a little bit of that? That's what the puke comes from, you know what I mean?
I think, yeah, that's exactly where the puke comes from.
The puke analogy, I love it.
I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. We've been influenced by all kinds of things, but I mean, everything from, like, you know, I mean, underdog, like, soundtrack music,
right,
you know, or Bugs Bunny soundtrack music, to, like, you know, Sex Pistols. You know what I mean? Just everything. You know, every sounds. You know what I mean? The chirping of birds, and we would sample that shit and put it on. You know, excuse my language.
You can say that.
Excuse my French. My shit, my pina. Yeah, you know, I mean. Like I said, we didn't really say, well, we're influenced by this, influenced by that. Let's make it come on the record. It's just everything we've ever heard has.
Right. Well, everything you ever do affects you in some way.
Exactly.
If we can take a moment to think about this.
This is going to affect me, this interview, forever.
I feel
you know weird, man. I feel weird now, man.
You'll have nightmares about this show. You will. You'll say, damn, that was a terrible interview. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. You guys are from Chicago, and what kind of thing is going on in Chicago when, right, you know, you got signed to Mercury? What was going on at that time in Chicago? You know, were you the different band on the scene, or?
Yeah, Chicago's kind of weird. There's all kinds of music there. Any night of the week you can see anything, you know? Yeah. And at the time we started started getting big around town, there's kind of a difference between city bands and like suburban bands.
Right.
You're either one or the other, you know. And we started packing them in on both, and kind of opened the scene up. And now it's like one big scene.
One big thing. Now, follow me here. It was this and this.
And now it's just
this.
big thing now.
Once in a while, it'll get a little like that.
Right. But for the most part, it's that.
One thing I gotta say about Chicago scene, though, if I may elaborate on the subject, is that like not taking anything away from the Seattle scene, which is totally cool. They kind of had a whole overall vibe, you know, the whole thing. You know, they all kind of like had the same, similar sound, all kind of dressed the same.
Right.
Chicago, it's like when bands break out of there, it's totally, I mean, different sides of the fence. I mean, you get like Ministry. You know, you get Smashing Pumpkins, you get us, you know what I mean? You get bands that yeah, Urge Overkill, bands that just like have nothing to do with each other, but are like, you know, pretty unique.
You guys all buddies and
kind of, yeah, we know each other. We
respect each other's thing.
Yeah, we know Ministry, we know Enough and stuff.
That's cool, but you guys have a certain look about you and a certain, you know, vibe, I would say. How does that, you want, of course, and I'm gonna speak for you guys, if I may, right now.
Go ahead.
Put your music first. Now, how do you feel that as far as that image thing goes? How important is that to MindBomb?
Oh,
in the overall scheme of things.
I don't know. The music.
It's a tough interview. What?
See, I tell you this, and then
guys, we're not that smart.
I try. well, look who's hosting this show. What do you think? I'm a brain surgeon? No.
Johnny, you can have that question.
Tell me. The meaning of life.
Let's see.
As far as right.
The music is what it's all about, but still, you know, I like to dress how I like to dress. You know.
Kind of nouveau thrift store.
Yeah.
But you know what? If you go into the Salvation Army, dude, you can't find cool clothes like that. At least when I go. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, man. Everything I'm wearing right now, I picked up at the Salvation Army.
In L.A. and Chicago, and it's probably true in New York and a lot of cities, they have these shops that, like, you know, I mean, have people go out and hit all the Salvation Armies and stuff, get all the cool stuff, and then sell it for 10 times its price, you know what I mean? Like this thing, I probably could have got it for $1, but I ended up getting it for like 25 bucks, you know what I mean?
Damn, these guys are making some money. They can afford some serious clothes, man. But listen, tell me real quick about the video, the making of it, the concept, and then we're going to roll it for the world.
Well, the concept is like a virtual reality type deal, you know. I don't know if you can figure that out.
Simulated masturbation type of thing?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's kind of like pseudo-sex, you know what I mean?
Right.
You're not really having sex, it's like the ultimate...
Cyber sex.
Yeah, it's the ultimate and safe sex. You don't get to touch anything, they don't get to touch you. It's kind of weird. It's like there's like a John Reese did this video. The guy did 9 Inch Nails last video that got banned.
Right.
And so this one will make you really itchy. You know?
He's a sick individual.
Yeah.
The guy's nuts. That's why we picked him.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, that seems to fit with the whole scheme of your thing, man.
Sure.
Well, we're gonna thank you for being on Metal Masters.
All right, Artie.
And definitely worth checking out MindBomb. Let's go to the video right now, and it's called
Do You Need Some, Punk?
I Need Some, man.
Come and get some.
We'll see you next week. Check out some videos right now and MindBomb. See ya.